asking, PCOS has become common problem among us girls these days. Does diet help in combating PCOS?
So PCOS is essentially insulin resistance. You know, in young girls, when they start their menarche, when they start having their monthly cycles, there is progesterone and estrogen that is made in the girl's body, and it has to spike. The estrogen should be low, the progesterone should spike. But because sometimes the girls are slightly overweight, they've also been eating the wrong food, maybe. Also, they might be, you see, young girls now really have very bad cardinal cycles. They probably sleep very late, get up late. So all that, interferes with the hormonal cycle in the body. So as the hormones get affected before menarche, eventually when the kid menarches or starts having her periods, by then insulin is already resistant in the body. By then there is already some sort of predisposition to having insulin resistance. And the minute they start having their chumps, then it starts playing up as irregular menstrual cycles, and the typical symptoms of PCOS, which is a little bit of a high testosterone. So they have male like symptoms. So because testosterone is high, they'll have facial hair, they have acne, they have so many other things that happen. So it's very common, largely because the sleep cycle of children and the food of children. If we could correct that before the girls, menarche, they will not have these problems. They'll have regular periods. And another way to understand this is to look at our own maids who come to our house. They have young girls who don't have acne. You see, those girls don't have acne. Those girls don't have facial hair. Those girls don't have period issues because they have been eating very little, and they don't have excess body weight. So essentially, it's about how our children are sleeping, when they are sleeping, and what they're eating. So if we could correct that initially, we won't have them land into PCOD.
Right.
And
So these
another
are the,
one more
yeah.
thing. Another thing about PCOD is that by the time you realize that your kid has PCOD, the kid has already had it, because nobody has talked about it before it was diagnosed. So किसी ने बच्चों से बात नहीं करी कि आपको PCOD भी हो सकता है. अगर वो पहले से preempt करके बता दे, तो बहुत सारे लोग proactively कुछ करते, so that they don't land up with that hormonal